Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I just hope you're having an amazing day. Today's video is all about skin. Now, before I get started, I do obviously want to talk to you that I don't for 1 second think that I'm an expert or think that I know it all or even have flawless skin myself. Skin has always been something that I've struggled with. It's something that I'm insecure about. It's always been my downfall, I suppose. And even the times when I'm eating really healthy and I'm doing all the right things, I can still get bad skin. So it's just something that I've really struggled with. But over the years, coming off the pill and just really educating myself and I suppose really focusing on it and trialing different things, I've worked out a couple of things that I think have really helped improve my skin overall. It may not be flawless, but let me tell you, from where it was 2 years ago, 4 years ago, it is 10 times better. I honestly don't think I even would have had the confidence to be able to speak to you like this in front of the camera. Or if I did, you would just feel my insecurities. So I'm not an expert, I'm just trying to share the information because I get asked about it a lot. I think a lot of you that follow me might have seen it improve over the years, so you're curious as to what I'm doing. So today I'm going to simply share with you some tips that I think really help me and will help you as well. So let's get started on the number one tip: water. I know you hear this all the time, I know everyone bangs on about it, but honestly this is just something that you need to discipline yourself to do every single day. I recommend no less than 3 liters of water a day. And if you're exercising, an extra litre on top for every hour that you do. Pop some lemon there or just have it plain water. Helps to flush out toxins, keep things regular. And that brings me to another point too. If you're not regularly going to the toilet, which water will help with that, and fibrous foods, if you're not regularly going to the toilet, that's toxic inside your body. If you're toxic inside, it's going to come out through your skin. One way that it can show is coming out through your skin. So you want to be going to the toilet really regular, and water's obviously going to help with that, as well as just improving the overall glow and appearance of your skin. So one thing you must take away from this video is get on your water. Cleanse and moisturize your face. There are so many different products out there and it can be so overwhelming. And every skin is quite different, whether it's dry or oily, combination, breakouts, acne, scarring. Every skin's so different. So if you're not quite sure what brand of cleanser to use, you could go and see a skin specialist, a dermatologist, someone that you trust, a beautician, and they could recommend something to you. What I use personally is my mum's Hideaway bar soap. It's like I think it's called Black Gold, and it has tea tree in there. I just find that just pulls out toxins. So the first week or two when I started to use it, I broke out. But since I've been using that consistently, I don't tend to break out crazily anymore. That time of the month, I might get like 1 or 2 hormonal ones, but I don't consistently get pimples anymore since using that. I just find it cleans everything out and it minimizes my pores. I felt like my skin just looks a bit better, and it is better overall since using that. So it's called Black Gold. I know she has limited amounts that she can sell each week, but I find that really helpful. When it comes to moisturizer, I tend to just use a little bit of coconut oil around my eyes, but it's just an all natural brand. You don't want to be putting chemicals and crap onto your face if you can avoid it. Another thing with cleansing is obviously you want to remove all makeup. Sometimes you need to cleanse twice at night, I find, to get it all off, or use a damp, wet flannel. That's what both Grady and Sammy use as well, and just to get it all off, but don't be scrubbing really hard. That can pull the natural oils from your face as well, so just lightly getting everything off. I tend to stay away from makeup wipes as a lot of them have alcohol in them. It's just not something I want to be putting on my skin. Exfoliate twice a week. Some people recommend 3 times a week just to remove the dead skin cells, and it helps with your overall appearance of your skin and can also help if you've got a little bit of acne scarring as well. This one I've only started to do in the last year. I just didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but I suppose as you're getting older, you want to help slow down the signs of aging. Sunscreen. And something that really made me stick to this now is because I've got acne scarring around my jawline, and if sun's coming onto the scars, it will make my scars more red and stand out more. So I'm always protecting my face, plus for the obvious reasons of skin cancer, apply sunscreen every single day. I use one that isn't all natural. I can't even think of the brand, but if you can, obviously find one with a high SPF, so like 30 or 50 plus, and just apply that each morning so that you are covered for the day. This next tip is definitely obvious for someone coming from the health and fitness industry. It's obviously your diet. It is key. If you're gonna have any chance, any shot of having healthy skin, please try to keep to a minimum alcohol, refined sugars, deep fried foods, and just really processed foods in general. You wanna keep your diet nice and fresh, lots of dark leafy greens, vegetables, fruit, water, hydrating foods, even like foods that are really good for your gut as well. So if you can cut anything out, it'll be those, and just making sure that your diet is really healthy. It's really gonna help with everything, not just your skin, but obviously your overall health. It's a very obvious one that you hear everyone say, but it wouldn't be right for me not to mention on this video. So I'm sorry if you've heard that before, but it's definitely key for clear, healthy skin. This one I think a lot of people don't do is changing your pillowcase often. I change mine every 2 days. That might be extreme to some, but I just think it's made a big difference in my skin. You think about it, you're laying on it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a night. You know, your skin can't really breathe if you're on your side as well, and I just feel like it would get quite dirty quite easy. I just feel better in myself having a clean pillowcase every 2 nights. Wash your makeup brushes. You think when you put product on there and you're rubbing it on your face every single day, and then you just stick it there to be in the air, there's so much bacteria and germs and dirt that can get in those brushes. Definitely wash them as much as you can. I've watched a lot of other makeup guru YouTubers, and they just use the Johnson's baby shampoo. It's in like a bright yellow bottle just to wash your makeup brushes. I try and do that every couple of days as well. For foundations, there is endless products on the market. I would recommend getting a mineral one that isn't full of chemicals and isn't too heavy on your skin so that your skin can't breathe. I feel like your skin needs to breathe, and since swapping to a mineral foundation, I have noticed a massive difference in my skin. So definitely try different brands to see what works for you. I tried so many on the market, and I found a couple that I really, really like. So definitely trial and error, but swapping to a mineral foundation, definitely highly recommend it. 2 things that can really affect our pimples and skin is sleep and stress. If you're not getting enough sleep, I find you're gonna break out. A lot of people that are prone to bad skin anyway. And stress. If you are constantly on the go and stressed and anxious, your skin can suffer. So try to get, enough sleep each night. Obviously, I understand that it's hard if you're running a business or if you've got kids, but anything you can do to make sure you get a deep, good night's sleep, recommend it. Now for stress, even if it's just changing a little habit each day where you wake up every day and take 10 big breaths. During the day, if you're having a hard time, stop and just breathe to lower those stress levels as much as you can. Do yoga or do things that just lighten you up and just make you feel good, just to lower those stress levels. And we should be doing that in general anyway. Who wants to be stressed and high strung? Not cool. This one is a big one, hormones. When I came off the pill, my skin went crazy, and I feel like the pill almost masked everything and put a band-aid effect on everything when I was younger, because I had pimples and I went on the pill and it cleared my skin up beautifully, and then when I went off it, it went crazy. So I feel like it put a band-aid effect on it, and all the artificial hormones and crap that's in a pill. Now I'm not saying go off the pill, obviously speak to your doctor and go with what feels right for you, but it felt right for me to go off it and go down a more natural, holistic way for my health. So coming off the pill, it was definitely hard. My skin, that's when it started to go bad. So for a good year, it was terrible. And then I started to get acupuncture with Greg. I found that helped so much. He also put me on some Chinese herbs. It really, really helped, I feel. I don't take the herbs anymore, but I definitely try to keep up my acupuncture. It just helps to balance out my hormones, and I just feel more zen. So when I'm zen and relaxed, that's obviously my stress. I sleep better when I have acupuncture regularly as well, because I am relaxed. So overall, I feel like acupuncture is just a must if you have hormone problems. If you're not sure on your hormones, you can go to the doctor and get tested for it as well. Make sure every day that you try to include foods that are really high in antioxidants. The antioxidants are really great for your skin and gives you that nice glow. Foods like blueberries and goji berries are really high. Also, things like kidney beans or pecans, the nuts, are really high in antioxidants as well. So definitely high antioxidant foods every day, and also alkalizing foods like I said before, so your dark leafy greens, lots of vegetables and fruit, and hydrating foods. Supplements, so there is more that you can do for your skin, and I would recommend this, but obviously you can speak to a nutritionist or a dietitian or your doctor. I believe that fish oils can really help with your overall hair, skin and nails. They're healthy fats, our body needs them, and I just think they do wonders. So I take fish oils every single day with lunch and dinner, or breakfast and dinner, or as often as what I can remember. I also take a zinc supplement. I take that every single day religiously. I also take a magnesium, and I think those three together are definitely key and really great, not only for your skin but for other reasons as well. Magnesium helps to relax your muscles, gives you a good night's sleep, it helps to repair your muscles. There's so many good things that magnesium for, but fish oil is magnesium and zinc. Last but not least, the last tip for skin is try not to touch your face. Our hands touch everything, like monies and our phones and food and just germs everywhere. And then if you go to put that on your face, it just is bacteria and germs your face doesn't need if you're wanting clear skin. So always wash your hands as often as you can, but yeah, just try not to touch your face. So overall, I hope that's helped. I've shared everything that I know that can help with skin, and if you take just one thing away from this video, I'll be absolutely stoked. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and jump over to my Instagram and let me know, because I love reading your feedback. It just makes me want to give you more content and help you guys more. Any suggestions that you have for future videos, obviously I love to hear as well, because I want to give you guys what you actually want to hear. So go to my Instagram, let me know, give this a thumbs up, share it to anyone that you think might know, and don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button, and I will see you all next for my next video vlog. Mwah! Have a great day, guys.